The first team we're going to look at is H&J's Outdoor World Avanti Plus with 6 riders who could very well surprise at the top of the results sheets. Southland Institute of Technology are back sponsoring a team in the PowerNet Tour again. Partners Life Champion Systems feature 5 Kiwis and an Aussie, Aidan McKenzie. Next up is Barry Stewart Builders Gordon Macaulay coaching. The man himself, the many-time New Zealand Road Champion, back for his umpteenth PowerNet Tour. Every time we see you in a bike race on television, you're attacking, you're a very aggressive rider, you're always at the front. Is that going to change this year while you're doing your coaching on the bike?
No, it's a race. We've got a number on our back. We're there to win. You know, the purpose of a race is to find a winner. I get a bit sick of all this, quite frankly, PC crap of we're just here to compete. No, we're not. We're here to win. That's why you race. That's why you do a 100-metre running race. That's why you do a swimming race in the pool. That's why you do a bike race. You race to win, and if you're not in a race to win, then you've got no place being there.
Henderson Construction Limited is sponsoring 6 riders, all from Christchurch this year. Jackson Plumbing World features 6 riders from the United States, including a rider who impressed us with his climbing ability last year, Mike Olheiser. So we're back for another tour of Southland. You know a little bit about it now, having ridden one. What are your prospects for this year?
I don't know. It's so hard because it's so late in the season. I think we got some GC hopes up there, and you just have to play it out day by day and see what happens.
And the team that's come with you this year?
It's a strong group of guys. We're always a mix of guys coming in, but it looks pretty strong. Got some decent TT guys and some guys that can climb, so we'll see what happens.
The Southland Times are sponsoring a team that includes a rider from the Czech Republic and one from Slovenia. Creation Signs, L&M Group Racing, are riding in support of the Tour veteran Joe Chapman. Myco Pro Train Cycling include the New Zealand Under-23 road champion and professional Michael Vink in their ranks. Ascot Park Hotel have a strong squad, including pros Paddy Bevan, Wade Mangum and Rotorua's Clinton Avery. The Ascot Park team, it's a pretty experienced lineup with yourself and Aaron Strong there.
Yeah, we've also got young Patrick Bevan who's been racing for the professional team Bissell the last season in America. So we've got a lot of talent there. We've also got a lot of experience with the likes of Aaron and Bevan Mason, the older, wiser guys. Young Wade Mangum has been living in Europe a couple of K down the road with me this year, racing for a French team. So he's not a half-bad rider either, and unfortunately a few weeks ago Mike Hinton broke his collarbone, but he's turned up here with the willingness of contributing to team result.
Now we get to the tour sponsor's own team, PowerNet, recording the second fastest time of the day. In their lineup, Shane Archbold, Myron Simpson, Cameron Kowalski, Josh Atkins, Alex Frame, and Invercargill's own Tom Scully. Tom Scully, another tour of Southland. What are your prospects, personal prospects for this race? What are you looking forward to?
Oh, I'm just looking forward to getting through the week, have a bit of fun along the way, and we've got a good bunch of young guys, and I'm sure we'll be up in the mix somewhere, but can't reveal too much just yet.
And we're away in a race here, the team in the reds.
In the red jerseys this year, Kia Motors, including 6 talented young riders. Alex Meanhorst, who's been racing all over this year from Lithuania to China. Joseph Lewis, Nick King, Courtney Black, Kieran Hambrook, and a bloke who's just signed a contract to race in the Pro Tour, George Bennett.
I'm excited, as always, but I'm more excited just to be here with such a passionate team and good group of guys. I definitely potentially could win the tour, but I wouldn't put myself in the favourites category by any sort of means. There's a lot of weather, it's cold and crosswinds and stuff, and I can ride that, but the form's taken a few knocks with a bit of sickness and Rugby World Cup and all that. It's never good for your form.
Subway Pro Cycling rode the 4th fastest time in the team time trial. Always expect a strong showing from this team and a cookie on the side. Their lead riders, well, there's Paul Odlin, Nick Lovegrove, Sam Horgan, Ian Smallman, Wesley Goff, and the track rep Peter Latham from Te Awamutu.
We want a challenge for the overall. So we want to have a good ride this afternoon in the team's time trial, and then tomorrow is I guess going to be the first major day where I think a selection will be made, and the GC contenders might show themselves. Obviously along the way, if we can chase some stage wins and another jersey, then we're going to go for it.
Pure Black Racing have been impressive in their first year racing against the pros in North America and Australia. They've brought a strong lineup to the PowerNet Tour. Third in this time trial, the Pure Black Sextet is led by Kihikihi's Tim Gudsall.
We're here to try and win. We're going to give it every shot we can. We've got a fairly strong team and a strong team in depth of GC riders. So, hopefully we can use our numbers to our advantage and see how we go.
This year the road team gets stronger every year, and this year they've secured the services of 6 really top riders, including Carl Murray, Justin Kerr, Brett Tivers, under 23 rep Tom David, the well-performed Chris Masick, and one of our European-based professionals, Jeremy Yates.
We're here to win the tour. We won't be shy about that. We came close last year and shared the road was close to that the year before as well. So definitely for us the yellow jersey at the end of the week is the main goal.
Last year was a bit of a disappointment for you with those 2 crashes that you had. So I know it sounds like an obvious question, but what did you learn from that? Because it really cost you the tour, didn't it? Especially that last one into Tianao.
Effectively, my tour was over from the first crash. The second crash just kind of put the nail in the coffin. There's not really a lot that you can learn about that. It's all, crashing's a part of racing, and it's just one of those things that you have to deal with as a bike rider.
The winner of this 4.2 kilometre team time trial was the squad of defending champion Hayden Ralston. The European-based pro has a new contract for 2012. In support, Ralston will have Mark Ryan, Sam Bewley, Jeremy Venell, Jason Allen and Jason Christie. With all that firepower, Ralston has to go into the race as favourite. Could we make it number 5 this year?
Yeah, that's obviously the goal. I come here in really good nick, so I've got a strong team behind me. We've got great support. Cool Stewart have really laid it on this year, more so than I've ever seen, and sometimes bigger than over in Europe. So it's number 5 is definitely the goal, but we've got to take every stage day by day.
So the quickest team around Queen's Park, not surprisingly, the powerhouse Calder Stewart, followed by PowerNet, then Pure Black Racing, Subway, and Ascot Park Hotel.
Well, congratulations, Hayden. How was that?
It was a pretty good ride, very solid. A few gaps in that every now and again, but we just come together like yesterday, and it's like putting a team pursuit together and expecting to perform the next day. There's always going to be a few gaps, but under the circumstances, the boys rode extremely well, and we're wrapped. You've got the yellow jersey right from the very start. You're a marked man. I was always going to be a marked man, hence why this year they decided I should just take the jersey. If we go first across the line, should we win? Even if I didn't have the jersey, chances are not to let me go up the road tomorrow. So, my chances will come later in the tour when it gets a bit harder and the conditions get a bit harder.
So you're not too worried about tomorrow's stage, whether you lose the jersey tomorrow?
No, I'm not worried. We've got a very strong team here. I'd like to think even one of our other team members can take yellow, but it's a race that can be controlled from the start, but it's going to put a lot of pressure under our team right from word go if we decide to do that. But tonight we'll decide exactly what the best plan is.